Is it planned to use in the first airship the option of complete loss and replacement of the carrier gas with air in the shell and landing it on the ground with passengers? And who would test such modes of operation in your company? Total loss and replacement of carrier gas with air. Well, total loss of carrier gas. What would have to happen? The shell of the airship should completely rupture. Naturally, when designing an airship that will carry people and even more so passengers, all safety systems will be utilized. Light airships can use parachute systems, as airplanes and helicopters do now. And in large airships, you can undock the shell, and then it is like a glider that descends. But actually, it's all nonsense, because an airship is the safest means of air transportation, and it's impossible for it to depressurize suddenly and undock. It's impossible. A large airship where people fly is multi-sectional. Even the loss of 1 or 2 or 3 sections, it doesn't look like an airplane or a helicopter falling, like a stone. No, it's like modern ships. It has one hull, the section is sealed, and then the ship sails on. The second one, it sails on, and so on. Try sinking a modern ship. It's rather difficult. And that is what is going to happen with airships. Okay, it's going to go down at about this speed. If all the systems shut down, propellers shut down. And if it goes forward on the propellers, there is some propulsive component, 1.5 degrees, and it will compensate for any loss of aerodynamics. Are we going to do experiments? Tear apart the entire shell and watch the nacelle fall? Well, if suddenly this nacelle will be a quadrocopter scheme one, well, you can blow it up and then land. By the way, did you speak about it anywhere? About what? The gondola, when it's made like a quadrocopter. I guess it's very interesting. It can be like an intermediate stage. It is actually probably not necessary, as it is a kind of aerotaxi, which is aerostatically unloaded. Now everybody builds aerotaxis with 4 or 8 propellers, and it can fly for 20 minutes at most. But by unloading it aerostatically, you increase the range and the duration and the safety a lot more. And in the case of a scheme like this, total loss, it carries absolutely no risks. Aerotaxi lands like a quadrocopter. But from an economic point of view, aerotaxis of this size are still, well, it's still unclear whether they will be there or not. Again, all depends on mass, of course, on energy systems, storage and other things, on technical progress in general. We'll see.